What's going on, guys? Jeff Weibel here. A lot of you guys have been having questions about the Canadian Emergency Response Benefit. So I thought, let's go right to the source. Let's bring on my accountant. So I'm going to be getting him on the Zoom call live to teach you guys here step by step how you can apply and if you even will apply. So I don't even want to be covering too much in the intro right now. I want to get right into it. So I'll just tell you, hit the like button right now and let's get in there.
Thanks, Jeff, for having me on here. I know it's a crazy time, so typically we'd probably do this in person, but thankfully it's technology, we're doing this online. So for those of you, my name is Mitt. I'm a partner at Galleon CPA here in Toronto, and we've been bombarded with questions from our clients about the Canadian Emergency Response Benefit and if they qualify. So thanks, Jeff, today for having me on.
Yeah, I really appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. It really seems like there's a lot of people looking for information, and they're hearing different things from like their family and relatives. So hopefully today we'll clear that up.
Yeah, a lot of Canadians are wondering what to do. Should they apply for it? Should they not? Are they going to get in trouble if it turns out they don't qualify? What is kind of stuff you've been answering right now to help them out?
Yeah, exactly. We've been answering all of those, like what requirements are there. Some people are able to find it online, some need more guidance. So let's just get right into it.
So step by step, how do you do it?
So first off, the federal government released the Canadian Emergency Response Benefit to help Canadians who are now impacted by COVID financially. In order for you to qualify, you have to have made $5,000 in employment income or self-employment income in 2019 or in the past 12 months. You have to be over the age of 15 years old, resident in Canada, and you should have been impacted by COVID, as in you've been temporarily laid off, or as part of your self-employment, you're no longer able to earn income during this time period. So basically, the government has said if you aren't going to be making any employment income or self-employment income during this time period, you're eligible to receive $500 a week, so $2,000 a month for 16 weeks. So for the period that you'll be able to be eligible for this, after that, you'll have to find other means. I'm sure the government will look to extend, but they're trying to obviously keep this for a shorter time period. And so basically, we have a lot of questions from people saying, hey, Matt, like I'm a landlord. Am I going to be eligible? I have some dividend income or interest income coming in from my investments. Is this going to be making me ineligible? So long story short, yes, you'll still be eligible if you are no longer earning employment income or self-employment income due to COVID-19, or because you're taking care of someone or social distancing. So as a result, you can't go to work due to that. Then go ahead and you can apply for the benefit. And there's two different sort of ways of how you can go about applying for the benefit. The first one is to go on to your MyCRA account, creating MyCRA account. You'll need your 2018 or your 2019 tax return for this to create the account. And you can log in, and you can set up an account either by getting a username, but you'll have to wait for sort of a code from CRA, or you can do it online through connecting your bank account. And it'll ask for certain tax information and certain information about like different credit cards or bank accounts and yada yada that you have as part of the security verification questions, and you create your MyCRA account. Once you create the account, you go for the CERB area, you log in, you click select yes, I have been impacted, I did earn this much, and you accept. If you have direct deposit set up, the government will automatically deposit $2,000 into your bank account, or they'll mail you a check. So if you have direct deposit set up, you should expect to receive that in 3 business days. If it's a check, it might take up to 10 business days. So ideally, set yourself up for direct deposit. For those of you who are going to have challenges signing up online, which is quite a number of people, just because they've never logged into their MyCRA account. Typically, their accountant's done their filings, they never logged in, the accountant would give them notices, or they would get it in the mail. So for those individuals, don't worry, don't be scared. All you got to do is call the automated hotline. Jeff, if you don't mind, you can post a link in your video description there to where people can find the detailed instruction of how to apply, but also the phone number for the CRA. So what you do is you call in. Unfortunately, the CRA is facing calls from millions of Canadians each day. they do not have enough people to answer all those calls. So they've somewhat automated this process. So what you can do is just dial in, and it'll ask you bits of information for identity verification, and that involves your SIN number, date of birth, and other aspects. And then you say, yep, I am applying for the CERB, and they'll say, okay, thank you, and it'll click and hang up. For some people, they might be worried because it seems too easy as to like how quickly they're able to do it on the automated telephone service. And the reason for that is because the government is really just trying to get the money to the hands of Canadians who really need it. It might, for some people, they're like, oh, it might be a scam or something. No. That is the official CRA website. That is the phone number. Call it, follow that process, and you'll receive a check or direct deposit in 3 to 10 business days. The federal government is just trying to make sure that Canadians have enough money to cover their rent, pay for food and groceries and things of that nature. So they're releasing it immediately, and you have to just reapply each time where you expect that in the next 4 weeks, you're not going to be expecting to earn employment or self-employment income. But no one can really know what the future is. And with some of the different programs the government's announcing, some employers are calling back people, or will be potentially calling back employees. At which point, you might think, oh shoot, I received the CERB. I shouldn't take my job back. I should wait until I'm eligible or I'm outside of the period. Don't worry, you'll still be able to apply, because when you or still be able to obtain or go take your job back and not be significantly penalized. The CRA will be assessing when you do your 2020 tax return whether or not you are actually eligible for the CERB benefit during that time period if you earned income. If, for example, Jeff, you're a realtor, you're not really expecting, if you're not expecting to make any sales during this time, but say suddenly, midway through the month you make a sale. Well, your intention wasn't that, oh, you were just going to collect this $2,000 and, just continue to earn money. It's just you didn't expect to. And, fortunately, something happened. So the CRA will say, hey, in 2020, you owe this $2,000 back. But if it seems like, during the whole period, you were still earning the exact same earnings and you were just taking advantage of the program, then the CRA, not only are they going to ask for the $2,000 emergency benefit to be repayable to them, but they'll also look to implement fines and penalties. So they're still working on what exactly that'll be. In the case of the Canadian Emergency Business Account and the wage subsidy, the penalties range anywhere from 50 to 225% of the benefit that you received, plus up to 5 years in jail time. I don't think that's necessarily going to be the case for CERB per se, but it's something to be cognizant. The government's just trying to help people be able to pay for their basic necessities. So now people are going to say, oh, great, the government gave me free money. Do I got to include this on my tax return? Yes. So on your 2020 tax return, you're going to have to include the CERB benefit, and it is going to be taxable. The government is giving you the money pre-tax, so expect to be paying tax on this amount in 2020 or 2021.
Well, that was a lot of information. That's going to help out a lot of Canadians right now.
Yeah, I'm hoping so. So like if people have any questions and concerns, leave it in the comments below. I'll look to jump in and answer whatever I can. Otherwise, to touch base with me, you can follow my Instagram page at MITCPA, where I've got like step-by-step guides on how to apply for the CERB benefit and the whole process. So yeah, if any questions, concerns, just shoot in the messages, and we're both here to help.
It's amazing. All right, I'll let you back to work, Mitt. Thanks so much.
All right. Thanks, Jeff. Take care, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
So there you have it. We had to do that on the video call there. Hopefully you guys got the information from Mitt. He's an amazing accountant, so make sure you guys reach out to him as well. So will you guys be applying? Let me know down in the comment section. Remember, Mitt will be down there as well. I really appreciate you guys watching the video. If you are interested in any real estate investment, we do have the Cashflow Tribe, which is a free group you can join on Facebook. The link is in the description. Also have a real estate agent course where I teach you how to make $100,000 in your first year being a real estate agent. Link in the description. And without further ado, guys, hope you guys are all staying safe during COVID right now, and we'll see you guys later on my next video. Bye.